Hello, movie fans. This is Lita Coppola. I'm back to share another movie review, and today I'll be discussing the movie 1517 to Paris. The movie written and produced, directed by Clint Eastwood, and I saw this over the weekend, and I've been hearing a lot of interesting stuff about it, so I thought I'd do a review on it. Um, it's based on a true story about these three soldiers who grew up together and who are in the military, and and their experience in a terrorist attack in a train heading to Paris. Uh, Clint Eastwood casted real life soldiers in this movie, and he didn't go out and hire a bunch of unknowns actors who were involved in theater or film or television actors or portrayals. He hired real life people who were involved in this incident that occurred in this picture. And I remember watching the movie thinking, how is this all gonna pull off? I mean, there are no, these guys aren't actors. They don't come from a trained background. How they're going to how's this gonna work? And as the movie went on, they actually did a pretty good job. I mean, they were their selves in the movie, and they performed the the characters. They weren't characters. They were portraying themselves and what they went through in reality. And I thought it was a genius move on Eastwood's part to hire uh, soldiers, because himself was once a soldier. He served in the army at one point during World War II, before he became an actor. But you know, it was it was something. Actually, in serving World War II, I think it was he was in the army, obviously at one point, in his career, and from his experience, the fact that he hired real life soldiers uh, was, I thought, was a very genius thing, because he used to be he fought in the war, and so to relive that experience, basically, I thought was great, was a genius move as a filmmaker and director. And the as I watched the movie, my favorite part was when there were kids, obviously, when they first met, and the kids that played the characters in the movie, they were actually child actors. And uh and uh, I, I I just thought the beginning of how they met was pretty cool, and all three became friends. And the part I didn't like was the part where one of the guys in the movie, the soldiers, grabs the terrorist and chokes in his neck, and the terrorist cuts his ear, and also the part where one of the passengers got shot, and one of the soldiermen had to hold his blood with one finger, and grossed me out a bit. But all around, it was a pretty much a great example on how these soldiers are willing to sacrifice for our country, and how they are heroes, and how we should admire and respect what they do, and us as fellow Americans, we should 100% stand by them and root for them. Me being from the Midwest, I always root for the soldiers, whether they're fighting in battle, and yeah, let's go get those guys, let's get those terrorists, and I'm with them 100%, and I'm proud to be American, and I remember coming out of the theater, experiencing something that was so important, and it made me proud to stand by the military. It made me proud to be proud to be a American citizen of this country, and for what those guys did was was pretty amazing. And all around, I just think that there was a not the top five, not Eastwood's top five greatest movies of all time, but it was a true story, and it really spoke volume, and I just loved it through and through. So I rate this I think 5 out of 10, because it's really good, and if you support the troops and the military, as do I, then I highly should just recommended this movie, because it tells about saving lives, it tells about a country, and it's worth it's a great message. So that's it for my movie review for 1517 to Paris. For more, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to write the comments below, and I'll see you next time on the next movie review. Take care.